A word to the wise, if you have a 401k, you better buckle your safety belt because a wild ride on Wall Street continues. Today, a little better news, the market closing up a little over 9 points according to the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Yesterday, though, the Dow closed about 275 points lower, the worst start to any year since 2008. So, with volatility continuing, what should we be doing? Let's talk to a man who's got an idea or two. The CEO of Euro-Pacific Capital, Peter Schiff. Peter checks in from Westport, Connecticut. Peter, as always, we thank you for your time here on Newsmax Prime. What about this volatility? What does it portend for the immediate future?
Well, I think nothing good. You know, we are already in or rapidly heading into a recession. Corporate earnings are already falling. Stocks are way overvalued and companies are way over leveraged. So there really is nothing to support this market until the Fed acknowledges how weak the economy really is and admits that it's not going to be raising rates, but lowering them back down to zero and launching another round of quantitative easing. But absent that, I really don't see what prevents the market from continuing to decline.
So you're talking quantitative easing is the fancy way to say printing more money with nothing really backing it up. And investors, I don't know, to harken back to the Cold War era, what do we do? Duck and cover? What's your advice?
A former Fed official was on television earlier today basically admitting that the Federal Reserve engineered this stock market rally, and there's nothing real behind it. It was just their attempt to create a phony wealth effect. Well, that phony wealth is going to go away, just like the phony wealth went away in the housing bubble or the dot-com bubble. We never had a real recovery. We had a Fed-inflated bubble, and now they're actually admitting that. So I think it's very dangerous right now in the market. I do think the Fed is going to save the market, but sacrifice the dollar in the process. So the real crisis that's coming is not going to be a repeat of the financial crisis, but something even worse, a dollar crisis and even a sovereign debt crisis.
Man, when we get there, bottom line is with bubbles on Wall Street or elsewhere, we end up taking a bath, and it sounds like a tough one's coming our way. Peter Schiff, as always, we appreciate your insights and analysis on the economy. Now, time for the way you see it, your comments via social media. First, Alan checks in, writing in about President Obama's executive action on gun control. Alan looks at it this way: Ted Cruz just lost my vote, and Alan Dershowitz needs to reread the Declaration of Independence. The second paragraph states that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. This is the reason for the Second Amendment, to protect us from government. And Jacqueline also has some unique thoughts about former President Bill Clinton stumping for his wife. Here's what Jacqueline has to say. Hillary is a disaster, and Bill is not going to be able to turn around what's left of her campaign. Trump is the only one that is going to make America great again. We thank you for your comments. If you'd like to weigh in, here's the best way to do it. Send your comments to me at newsmaxtv.com/comments. That'll do it for tonight. J.D. Hayworth saying, stay brave, stay free, and stay tuned.